Welcome everyone to another episode of The Bright Side. Today we are here at Lanhydrock House, which is a National Trust property. We've been to a couple of times, but we've never taken you guys there. So let's go check it out. It's a rather grand entrance, isn't it? Alright, so we've just shown our tickets. We are members of the National Trust, so for us it was free to get in. So, wow, look at that house. Let me flip the camera around. Check that out. A little bit windy today, isn't it? Lanhydrock House. Or we just tend to say Lanhydrock. So in addition to the house itself, there are some beautiful gardens here, lots of walks and stuff like that. There is a cafe, and we are getting quite hungry, so we are going to get a bite to eat in a minute.
So they've got 3 different routes that you can do around the house. You've got Bazaar, a family route, and the kitchen.
Yeah.
We're heading towards the kitchen because that's where the actual food is.
Yeah. The stables tea room. So their main restaurant is closed today, but this is open until 4 PM. It's just before 1 PM now, which is why we're getting hungry. All right, here's a little look at the menus. They do some sandwiches, some hot snacks, cakes and bakes. That's nice, some ice cream. Obviously your beverages. So Shelbel went with the pea and mint soup. I must say that looks absolutely delicious. I of course went with a pasty, a little bit expensive. And then a delicious smelling coffee and a tea, and just some cold beverages as you know, for later on. Former stables, one would presume, being called the Stable Cafe, wouldn't you say? Alright. Pretty standard pasty, very small for £5.20 I think. £5.25, but it's a nice pasty. How's your pea and mint soup?
Very peaty, not so minty, but that's fine. That's delicious.
Very peaty, not so minty, but nice. It looks nice.
Very green.
Some croutons in there and some bread. Gosh, I highly recommend a coffee. That is delicious. Okay, we just got done with lunch. Heading out. Looks like we've got some carriages on display. Oh, and like a fire cart. Factory fire engine, number 8, built by Merryweather and Sons in 1880. I wonder what modern firefighters would think of using this now. And also built in 1880 by the same manufacturer, a hose cart, specifically made for the estate. This looks very posh. Get a horse attached to that, and you could like, oh, here we go. Look. Is that the actual one shown in the photo? I assume it is. Looks the same. Right, so like we said, there are 3 different tours here, so we're going to start with the first one, which is the, what's she called? The Lady R's...
Bazaar.
The Lady R's Bazaar.
So I'm guessing Lady Robartes.
Yeah, oh, Lady Robartes, yeah, so...
Did you not get that?
No, I didn't get that. So we're heading into the main entrance. Just a view looking back at this magnificent entrance. Right, so we just entered. This is like the, is it like the foyer type of thing? Painting at AJ, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? How about that for a dining room? That's amazing, isn't it? Nice. It's also a room with a view. So here we go up this magnificent looking staircase. We've got lots of paintings. Again, can you see Tilly and AJ doing that? The cat staring at their feet. Oh look, he's actually got a cat. That's amazing.
Our cats wouldn't do that.
No, our cats wouldn't tolerate that. You fine looking gentleman. Honourable Thomas, C.R. Agar Robartes, MP. So there are some handy little things here, just to obviously give you a direction. Hey. I've actually got my backpack on my front of my chest because they don't want any sort of swinging damage with a bag. Shelbell's done the same with hers too, so there are lockers here provided, but they were happy with us to have our bags. Ooh. Nice little bedroom, isn't it? Imagine waking up here. What sort of view? It's a nice view, isn't it? Just overlooking the front courtyard.
His lordship.
Yeah. Loving those boots. Hey, Shelley has spotted this magnificent bath. Look at that. I like the wood trim. That's amazing. Oh yeah. Hey, Spider. How about this for a bathroom, eh? Wow. Gosh. Oh, it's like a Jack and Jill bathroom, isn't it? Because look, you've got a bedroom there, the bathroom, and now connected again to this bathroom.
So this will be her ladyship's bedroom.
Yeah.
That'll be his lordship's.
Yeah, right. Look at that beautiful ceiling. Wow. See her nightgown laid out, ready to go. It's got a lovely view, looking out onto the front courtyard. Actually, I think I
Prefer her room?
I think I prefer this room, actually. Yeah. Yeah, okay, moving on through. So this is now going to be some sort of...
The parlour.
like a parlour where you just... Yeah. Ah, yes. The boudoir. A lady's private room. Look at that fireplace. Look at that ornate, decorative mould up there. Take your afternoon tea here or your morning tea. So we've entered like this, I can only assume like a lounge area. Look at the size of this room. Little station in here if you want to do some work. Check your Daily Mail. No fireplace, look at that. The drawing room. Yeah. I could see myself standing against that fireplace with like a roby sort of dressing gown on. Nice. Wow. So this is the gallery. How amazing is this? Look at that ceiling. Gosh. Back in 1881 there was a devastating fire which consumed much of the house and all of the interior, and it really was, I think just the walls were left standing, so with some effort several years later it was rebuilt, obviously in the Victorian fashion.
Untouched.
Right, so this wasn't... So it was all the other wing where we were before, which was destroyed by fire, not this one. Gotcha. Well, that's very lucky, because all those books would be gone now. Look at that, that is amazing. Look at that little fella there spread out on the floor. Just check out the age of this book. 1506. Same sort of era as my mum. What? Look at these are magnificent. Now there's no information about this, but if you know your Roman history, that is Emperor Caracalla. Assassinated while urinating, just as a fun fact, although not for him. Okay, so this is the breakfast room. Imagine taking your breakfast in here. Not too shabby a view. Alright. I'm going to head back down these stairs. Although these are different stairs. Whoa, look at him! Another member of the Robartes family, apparently. What's he, Sir Richard Robartes? Is that what you said? First Lord Robartes. I would love to have a suit like that. You're heading out through the gift shop. Some books here for sale, some food books. Oh, Mary Berry. Some children's books for Gruffalo, one of Matilda's favourite. Some little plushes. Alright. That's the first. So that's the first one of the 3 that we've done. So there's 2 more tours. So we'll go and head towards those. Excellent. What an amazing door. So we were just up in this section, and this was the area not affected by the fire. Is that right?
So everything's
So
left.
everything here and on that wing was all burned down. But luckily, this half survived. Right, so heading back through this area now. That's where we had a bite to eat. That's where those little carts are and the fire engine. Yeah, there you go, house routes. So we are heading to the family route.
So they were added after the fire to provide a self-contained part of the house for the children.
Cool. A self-contained part of the house for the children. That sounds amazing. Okay, so the lady advised us to do the kitchens first. So we're going to head into there and then we'll loop back into the family area of the house. So I guess this is where we go. All right. Yes. I like all this sort of thing. Oh no, he doesn't look very healthy, does he? How about that for a sink? What a phenomenal range. Look at this. Get a fine spit roast on there, right? It's huge.
So it's this part of the house that the fire started in because it was a rogue.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a rogue ember, like an ember, wasn't it? An ember caught onto an exposed beam in that fireplace somewhere. So obviously this would have been rebuilt because it was completely destroyed. But guess I reckon a modern chef would be able to utilise this space nicely. Lots of sound effects in here, isn't it?
It's a mousse de jambon.
Looks delicious. Have a look at that amazing fireplace. So this hot cupboard was positioned here to keep the kitchen staff a little bit cooler because apparently the blast from here was so hot that it would make you very hot and uncomfortable working in here, so hence that. So we're here in the creamery, and these gullies would be filled with cold water, and then your milk, your fresh milk, would be placed in these bowls, and as the milk cooled, the cream would rise and you'd scoop it off. Quite ingenious, really. I suppose from the cream as well they'd make the butter, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, all your dairy products.
Yeah. A sort of marbled bench here, that's awesome, isn't it? Cheese is your favourite?
Your cheesecloth there for making your cheese.
Oh yeah. Alright, very cool. Right, one presumes we have stepped into the bakery. Look at that for an oven. Wow. Right, so in this one is like all your pastries. Look at these. Are these like vol au vents or something? Or
Yeah, they look like vol au vents.
little apple tart. Ah. The meat room. We've got some fish. That looks nice. Nice big turkey. Some creatures that have fallen foul of a hunting party. Right, so heading back outside. So that's the tour of the kitchen. So we're going to head to the family area now.
Yes.
And, oh look, what's down there? Wouldn't you love to go down there and have a little bit of a nose round?
Maybe.
Right, so just heading into the family area of the house now. Route continues this way. Okay, it definitely looks a little bit more bland than the main entrance. No grand portraits or anything here hanging, Charbel. Welcome to the nursery. Imagine it's a time between 1895 and 1900. Come and see where the Agar Robartes children learned, slept and played. So So just up the stairs leads into this, what I can only describe as a sluice. Got your sinks and all down there, your bedpans, your bottles. Oh look, check this out, there's like a lift. Play nicely, the governess will be keeping an eye on you. Wow. Fancy dress. Some helpful medicine. I wonder if there's like castor oil and all there. I used to give that to kids, and here, swallow this. It's good for you. Nice bath though. We'll step up there and very deep bath. Fireplace keep you warm. Some little high chairs there ready to go for eating. Alright, heading back down the stairs. There are more family rooms ahead apparently. An office. Nice snooker table. Billiards, one of the two. In this fine looking games room. That reminds me of that episode of Fawlty Towers. A study of some description, maybe? Alright, and the exit, heading out. Right, so we're done with the house. We're going to head up to the church and see if we can access that a minute. So I'm not sure if you can access the church. Let's see how far we can get. This gate might well say... Okay, well we can certainly get up to here. So it is an active church. There it is. Font over there. Oh look, there's the bell of the things that you pull. What are they called? You know what I mean? Right, so that's the church. We're going to have a little look at the gardens now and the surrounding grounds here at Lanhydrock. I'm not sure if the camera is going to be able to do this justice, but look at the colour of these trees. And I'm just going to call them trees because I have no idea what they are. Do leave a comment if you know, because I don't. Shelbel, do you know what these are?
No.
Excellent. Oh, that's very pretty. Look at that, Shelbel.
Okay.
A little thatched cottage here peeking through the foliage. A well, part of the water system here at Lanhydrock. I assume that door hasn't been opened in quite some time. So heading back down toward the house now. Got this rather ornate looking wall, that's rather nice, isn't it?
And the manicured gardens.
Yeah, I was going to say the more formal gardens now. Belonging to Lanhydrock. So there is a lot here to document. We're not going to be able to see all the grounds because it is so enormous. But, you know, I think we've covered the basics. I think, you know, what a beautiful house.
So, yeah, you can hire bikes here.
Yep.
You tour the grounds. There's acres and acres and acres of it.
Yeah.
And if we were to vlog it all, we would probably be vlogging for days.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
we're not
definitely.
gonna do that.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. It's absolutely worth coming.
I was going to say, I highly recommend coming to Lanhydrock House.
It works out cheaper to come to these places if you are a member. It was about £18 for an adult. And your membership is about £80 for the year. So
Yeah.
if you do,
So if there's loads of properties around,
if you
you
do
can.
a few, it's worth doing. And I think kids under 5 are free anyway.
Yeah.
But absolutely worth coming and visiting. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful here.
Yeah. So we're going to leave the video there. I really hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed making it, that's for sure, because what a beautiful place. Do give the video a big thumbs up. Do subscribe to The Bright Side. It really does help the channel grow. Hit the notification bell and you'll never miss out on any video that we post. We are on social media,
Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at The Bright Side.
so check us out there as well. So from us to you, cheers and gone. Yeah, it's a bit of a stank to get back up here. We've got to walk all the way back up here. There is actually a like a golf buggy, like a golf cart, for people who want to ride up, because obviously if you were elderly this would be quite a feat. But we are going to walk it. Just another look back on this magnificent building. This stately home that is Lanhydrock. Should have got the golf cart.